We'll be needing these measurements: the shoulder, the sleeve length, the bust, sleeve round, the length, the shape, that is the SP, neck, hips measurement, half back, half front, and the shoulder slant. Where and how to get this measurement is explained on the lesson before this one. Check it out. So we proceed. Now make sure your material is enough. Like 2 trouser lengths should be okay. I'm using this stripe. Look at how I'm folding it. Have you seen? The ready-made edge to the ready-made edge, and your chalk should be well sharpened. Your straight ruler should be set. I'm leaving 2 inches from that point before I'll draw the shoulder line, just like you've seen. And to have your chest line, we'll divide the bust by 4. Your bust measurement divided by 4. So whatever your bust measurement is, divide it by 4, and I will mark it. And I'll come up by 1.5 inches for the armhole depth, as the armhole line. To have the waist measurement, that is the shape measurement, full length divided by 2, and I will go down by 2 inches extra, and the full length plus a folding allowance of 2 inches. I'll connect those 2 points together. Like I'll mark them again all the way down. I'm connecting all those points. Make sure your lines are straight. To avoid the ready-made edge, after I'm done, I will move in by 1 1/4 of an inch. I will draw it like that. That is where we are going to start our measurement input. So the neck measurement will be measured, but before then, we'll come down here on the waistline, go in by 1.5 inches, 1.5. On this armhole line, we'll go in by 1 inches, and on the shoulder line, 0.5 inches. So I'll be using my French curve to connect it. But first, the 2 lines down will be connected by a straight ruler. Take note of how I'm placing my curves. So now the shoulder measurement will be imputed. Shoulder divided by 2 plus 0.5 inches sewing allowance. And now to have the neck measurement, divide your neck by 5. Your neck divided by 5 minus 1/4 of an inch. And on this neck measurement, I will be going up by 1 inches. So it depends on the shoulder slant measurement you are using, but definitely 1 inches will be up. And below the shoulder line, 0.5 inches will go down. Since I'm working with 2.5 inches of shoulder slant, so it means what we have left here is 1.5. We'll put it right here. So it applies to any shoulder slant measurement you have. So from here to here, we are going to mark the midpoint, and we impute our half back measurement from there. Note that all these measurements are made on the inner curved line. So the half back measurement plus 0.5 inches sewing allowance Whatsoever we have there, we bring it down plus half inches sewing allowance. And now on the back, whatever we have, we minus 1.5 inches to get the waist. So if you have 9 on your armhole line here, minus 1.5, it means you will have a 7.5 on the waistline. Whatsoever you have on the waistline, add 1 inches to it to get your hips measurement or the down side. Now I'll be connecting those lines like you're seeing. So while making this, there was a mistake I want you to take note of. I was supposed to impute the veins, the side veins, because it's a double vein safari. Supposed to impute the veins, but I went ahead to mark the front bodies. So we'll be correcting that on this video. So the highest side is what you are going to place your ruler on and mark a straight line for the front body measurements. So here I'm marking 2.5 inches and 3/4 inches for button allowance. So I'll mark it like that straight. So from this inner line, the last line I drew is where we'll be starting our measurement, imputing our body measurement. Confirm for accuracy the shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus sewing allowance of 1/2 inches. Now here from there we'll go down the shoulder slant and our neck measurement. So your neck measurement divided by 5 should be put like that down. So let's try it out, but we are supposed to minus that 1/4 again. If not, the neck will be bigger. Let's confirm it. Mark 1/2 inches for the sewing allowance and start measuring from that point. So if you have 4 here, just make sure you place the same 4 to the other side, whatever you have at the back. So we have 17.75, so we need 17.5. So let's remove that 1/4 and trace it back to see what we will have. So exactly, have you seen? That's how to get your accurate neck measurement. You are not going to measure it with the button allowance. So, but when you are cutting your collar, you cut it with the button allowance. So make sure that the midpoint of that point to impute our half front measurement plus 1/2 inches sewing allowance. Yeah. And now to get your body measurement, what do we have here? If you have 9 here, look very well.